Hello, potato family. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is a message from someone currently in your life, something that has gone unsaid. I don't know why they're not saying it, but they're not saying it. It could be they're afraid to say it, or maybe they haven't had the time to say it, or maybe they're not currently present in your world, but it is somebody that is still of this realm. They're not passed on. I have another pick a card reading for a passed on loved one if you're looking for that reading, but this reading is specifically for someone that is still here and sort of in your world, but maybe they're not, maybe they're not necessarily in your life, but something that is, that they're not saying it. And so today we have 3 piles to choose from. Typically I have 4, but today I chose 3 because I'm doing 2 readings today so I can get a little ahead of myself. So we have pile number 1, releasing allegiances. Pile number 2, the perfection of your life. And pile number 3, seeing the true you. So I will let you go ahead and make your choice, and I will see you in one of the readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading for a message from somebody in your life that has gone unsaid. They have something to say that they're just not saying. I don't know why they're not saying it. They could just say it. If only they could just say it. We'll see what it is. And now you'll know, even though they're trying to keep this thing unsaid. So you have releasing allegiances, and she is covered in bees. Well, not covered, but there's bees on her. And bees are very much a working together, a hive mind of sorts. There's some type of, are they bees? Yeah, they're definitely bees. Yeah, there's sort of a family dynamic to them. So maybe this could possibly be family. I don't know. We'll see. The gem. Creation, and you also have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Devil. I don't know why I said it that way. I'm kind of in a silly mood today. Okay, so what I'm seeing is there is somebody in your life that has recognized that they were some type of toxic energy here. If you've noticed here, this person standing all in black, I get this very, I'm getting a message of very unfeeling, dark presence, and these 2 people sort of very worn down by this person. And so there was this sort of like very toxic presence in your life. And with the 9 here, I'm seeing that they recognize that they kind of put you through hell a little bit. Especially with the Devil, yeah, like that they were Satan themselves. Not that it's that extreme, but the vibe of that they put you through hell. I'm getting very much put you through hell, that you are very injured at the end of all of this, that they recognize that, but then also very strong too because of it, but that wasn't what they wish that they could like go back and not have done that, but they see you as like standing at the end of all this, very injured but strong. But like it wasn't your choice to be there. Like you're only standing strong at the end of it because of what they did. They were the cause of this, that I see them in a way. So like going down to the 9 of Pentacles here, very much recognizing you so strong and independent because of this kind of hell that they put you through. And in this 10 of Pentacles, I almost get that this person is sort of like watching on as you live your either that they're hoping that you live a really good life, or they're watching on as you live your life in like, why does this little kid look so angry too? I don't know. There's this weird dynamic of this person like watching on as you, and almost like being like, I don't want to interfere with that. I don't want to mess that up. I'm getting very much like they see that you've grown to like that you have grown from this experience to become very independent and strong. I'm getting very, very strong, but like injured by them. And maybe it's not that you're actually injured, but that's how they're perceiving that they like put you through so much, and that you didn't have to, that you shouldn't have had to. They feel bad about it. I really see this like looking on your life and seeing that you're living a really good life that's maybe doesn't really include them. It doesn't really include them. So let's start pulling some other cards here to see if there's more messages that want to come through. There's the 10 again. So, and then it's literally the same thing. Actually, I'm going to go to I don't care for the drawings on this, so I'm going to move to this deck. But there's the same dynamic that's going on. So you're 10 right next to the 10. This person like looking on as you're living your life. So what is the message here that they're wanting to send? I'm getting a little bit of feelings of sorrow, or maybe feeling left out of your life because they did this. Yeah, okay, 10. That they're really hurt by this. That they feel really bad. They feel as though they've caused you a lot of pain, and that causes them pain. Oh man, I'm getting the tears again. Hey guys, I'm sorry if I cry in readings. Please don't take it weird or anything. I just can't help it. It's the energies that just come up. That they are the cause of this. They held the sword in this pain here, and they still hold on to that. They take full responsibility of that sword, of that pain. That there's no question in their mind that they were the cause of this pain. That's the main message here, is that they take full responsibility that of their hurt that they caused. Tell me more, Spirit, here. Oh, there's the 9 again. So we have the 9 with the 5 that Yeah, and that they recognize that you had to build this wall here, that you had to build this, that like this was like out of from everything that happened, you had to build this wall against them, or cut them out. It looks like very much that this person might not even be in your realm. I get this very much them looking on, but that you had to put this wall up, and they recognize why. They're not like questioning why. It's like full responsibility, full understanding. They know that they did this, and that oh gosh, I get this message of that they want to like give you a hug or something. They want to give you a hug. They want to, because of how injured, or maybe it's not. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're injured. You could very much be like moved on from this, but they feel very responsible, and they worry. I'm not getting worried vibes, but they just feel very responsible and for pain that they've caused. And so there's this desire to heal that, to give you a hug, to or to tell you just to very much like tell you that they're responsible for this. They want to take, I guess the message is that they want to take full responsibility of it, and to tell you that. But there's this, I think this looking on, so they're not, maybe, just got it. They see that you're living a good life. So especially with this double here, this double same scenario going on, is that they see that you're living a good life, and they look on to, and they see that, and they don't want to mess with that. They don't want to mess with that by bringing this all in, but it's something that like they want to say and they want to take action towards, but what is stopping them from doing that is seeing that you're living a good life without them, and they don't, or maybe it's not necessarily without them, but they don't want to create any chaos. So for the people that this person's still in your life, they just don't want to create any more pain or cause any more friction than they've already have in your life. Oh man, I should just do like readings that are like, what does your crush feel about you? And no shade on that. That's like really great, like awesome readings. But for some reason I keep choosing these really like the energies that come in are these like intense healing messages of like oh here let's dig up some of your trauma, and it's just like, man, I should be doing readings about like what lollipop should you pick or something. Why am I doing this? Why am I getting in this type of energy? No, but I love it. I love the idea that you could realize maybe somebody that that has hurt you, that they feel responsible. And if that if that's at all helpful to hear, man, then job well done. That's exactly why I love doing this, is the idea that somebody could possibly heal something, anything, even if it's so minute. Because therapy is expensive, man. We should not have to even pay for that, which is, you know what I mean? All right, so let's pull some more cards here. Let me just double check. What is preventing this person from telling you this? I really don't think that I have to clarify that, but let's see. Queen of Swords. This is an interesting Queen of Swords too. They Oh, man. I get the message of that you just won't, that they're afraid. Possibly you have just removed this person from your life, that they're not in your life. For some, this person isn't in your life. You cut them out. Or for others, it could be that you might not receive it well. They're afraid that it's just not going to be, that you are angry, that you are yeah, and especially with the back turned to here, that you're very you're back to them, like that you will just turn your back to them, like that you won't even hear them. You won't hear anything. You just will have, like, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to deal with it. You're back to them. All right. So it looks like this person couldn't be potentially like out of your sphere here. All right. 7 of Swords. Ooh, I love this depiction. I have yet to get this card. It's like splitting an iceberg. Oh, wow. And I see this person like sitting there, and then there you are. I get the message of like that doing this, attempting to talk to you, to tell you this, would be like splitting an iceberg with a razor blade. That's how cold. The Queen of Swords is a very cold individual. And I'm no shade, no judgment. Like, what if you have moved on from this person and you have put boundaries up, and that they have hurt you, or whatever the scenario is, and you've moved on from anybody in your life, that is your choice. And if you had to build an iceberg around, look at how cold energy that is. Like, if you had to build or freeze that that side of yourself that loved this person or cared about them, that is your choice, and you do not have to unfreeze that. Whatever boundaries you put up are the boundaries you put up, and they are yours. You do not have to do anything in this lifetime. But it seems like this person feels as though that if they were to talk to you, you would reject them, and very cold energy, that you are very, very cold and distant, and that talking to you would be like trying to crack open an iceberg with a razor blade, which is a great, oh man, that's such a great analogy. Is that you have built an built an iceberg around your heart about this person. That's how cold. But possibly you haven't. That's just how they think. That it is like unfreezing an iceberg would be to let them in, would be like having to unfreeze a freaking iceberg. All right, let's switch decks here. So tell me more. Let's just go general here. Let's just go general. Didn't really. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So very much this forward movement. Okay, so I'm getting the message here that this person has, there's this desire to like come back in, but they're fine with it just being the way it is. It's that they're fine with it staying like this. They're not going to make any attempts to come back into your life or do anything because of those reasons. And I get this idea that they watch on, they realize the pain that they cause, they take full responsibility of that, and they don't blame you for cutting them out if you have, or being cold and distant. But there is this desire to come in and to come to almost, like just come back into your life and everything be great, but they're fine with it just being the way it is, and that like to just letting it be. I get that message. All right. So let's move on to your oracle cards here. We'll start with creation. I have the power to direct my life with a constructive attitude. I create what is best for my soul. I firmly believe I can transform and improve my inner and outer worlds by turning every thought into affirmative action. I act in the image of God and bring light into my life. Just know, like, I get this as a confirmation that if you've moved on with your life, you don't have to, like, that I create what is best for my soul. You create the life that is best for you. You don't have to let anybody back in that's hurt you, that you've built boundaries around, that like, they recognize that they hurt you, and that's what I get this message. They understand that they deserve it in a way, like that they recognize that they hurt you and they wish that they could make amends for that, but they don't think it'll be received well. So, and if you've moved on, like you've, like turned yourself off to this person, you do not have to do anything here. There's no having to do anything. But if you wanted to, it looks like they would be open to it. Very much so. Yeah, there's a desire to, but they're not going to. And that is why it has gone unsaid. That is why no one is saying anything. And it won't be said. It doesn't look like it will ever be said unless you go to that person, which you don't have to. You don't have to. It looks like you're living a good life and your life is good, and they recognize that and they don't want to mess that up. All right, let's read your releasing allegiances. It is time to hold onto yourself and let go of another. Even if just for a time, you have gained all that was meant to be from that connection. Wow. Okay. It just reconfirms that what I just said is that you don't have to. It looks like this person just feels bad. It looks like they feel bad. They feel really guilty. And it's cool that they're owning it, to be honest. Like, doesn't it feel good to know that somebody owns the pain that they caused? Yeah. Like, I love that. We all do. At least for now, you have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to the outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies of experience that will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. All right, so I won't read the whole thing because like there's not I feel like message received. You really should just stop like reading something once the message is received. So very much like you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need that person to come in and tell you that they feel responsible, because like what that might be even opening a door to where it's like, ooh, that's a big biscuit, that's a big biscuit to butter. So I don't know why I've never said that in my entire life. So maybe biscuits are a thing to you, but I just got that. I have no idea where that came from. A big biscuit to butter. And if you ever eaten a biscuit, it's like really like dry in your mouth and a lot. And it's just like, okay, we don't need big biscuits. All right. So the gem, let's move on to that. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definitive map, yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. I like where it says the gem always stands, wait, no. It is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. Deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. You may have felt very, very, very different than that person. And even if it's not that you felt different from that person, the energy and that existence was very much unlike you. It was very dark, and there was a lot of pressure that created, in going back to this 9 here, that like this person recognized that you only stood strong because of that chaos and that toxic dark energy that they put you through. And that is why you are like, you are this like beacon here of strength. And not that this is a strong, I'm reading it that way. It's building yourself up and standing on your own, from your own life experience. You are standing on your own 2 feet, and you have accumulated in life based on the strength within you from having gone through that. And that is how diamonds, gems are created under the pressure, and they recognize that the only reason why you are shining so brightly and beautiful is, I don't want to say because of them. That's not the message, but like they take responsibility for like having to go through that, like that, to have to be that, like, and not that they say that I created you, I made you, I built you up, but that you had to do that. Like you had to build yourself up because of like everything that they put you through. And that is why you are this like beautiful gem, and living like a great life where they're like sort of on the outskirts looking in. All right, let's pull some oracle cards here. Or angel cards. These are my angel cards. Oh wow, that wanted to drop right out. So we have chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron. This one always makes me laugh. I don't know why. I think it's because it says sacred geometric shapes. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. If you have I'm getting very much heart chakra, like a real closed off heart chakra energy, which is something I've actually been currently working through. And if you are wanting to, like, if you feel like you carry any of this in your heart chakra, ask upon your angels to help you heal that and work through that, because literally they will send you things that like will fall out of the sky onto your head to help you clear. I'm not, I wish there was more, I don't want to get into it, but literally I had that happen. Something like fell on my head to help me clear some pain that I was carrying around. So if you ask, thou shalt receive, like in a very physical way too sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. But I'm getting possible pain within the heart, especially with this like frozen area here. Oh wow, stuff just wants to like dump out today. Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Dude, like, whatever it, like, you have, like, this person sees that you have, like, moved on. I keep getting, like, major goddess energy. You could be a male. This goes both ways. Sex and readings never matters. It's all fluid. But you are this like inner god or goddess, and like this person sees that. They see that, and like there's this like, yeah, idea of sort of being proud of you, like for moving past this and after what they had put you through. But yeah, like not wanting to mess with it. I really get this idea of like not wanting to mess with that, but they see you as somebody that's like doing so well despite that, which is quite beautiful that they're like, you know, looking on at that, looking on and not in a like, you cut me out type of way, or you're cold to me, or you're not talking to me, or whatever, but sort of this like appreciating how beautiful you are despite that, which is quite beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. All right, pile number 1. I couldn't even remember where we were. It was only the first pile. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope that all resonated. I really, really actually enjoyed this reading. It was, we almost started crying through it. I only cried a little bit. Only at the pain. Whenever this 10 shows up, man, I'm just like, oh, they hurt you. What did they do to you? I want to protect you. I'll get them. Tell me their name. All right. If you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me grow. I'm almost at 1,000 watch hours, and I'm really proud of that. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Why am I starting with the intro? Welcome to your reading for a message from someone in your life that has gone unsaid. I don't know why they didn't say it, but they didn't say it, and it needs to be said. Or, well, maybe it doesn't need to be said, but they're just not, they're not saying it. So let's see what it is. Oh, so you picked the perfection of your life, the poet, unconditional love, the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man, and the Magician. 2 major arcana. Nice. All right. All right. So what I'm seeing is there's somebody that wants to like show you or tell you that you're not seeing your full potential. And that there's like all of these amazing things that you can do in your life, but you're not doing them. I see this person here is facing away from all of everything. It's almost like I get this a really talented person, but they're not seeing how talented they are. And they want you to see that, even, wow, look at the reflection too. And that you're staying like sort of in these limited situations in life. But they're wanting you to see yourself how they see you. And that you're not, I get a very talented person, but just not even, and that even in this too, going up these stairs into this like cloudy area that's like, it's not even where you should be heading. And it's all very confusing over here, but you're like headed towards that direction, which it just doesn't make any sense to them. They want to tell you, it's almost like they want to help you see that, to give you that, or so much more. There you go. That's what sorry. They want so much more for you. They want, this person who, I don't know who this could be, anybody. Well, I guess we'll see. But that they want to tell you that you can do, that you're just, you're so freaking talented. There's so much more in the world for you than where you're currently at. And that they want you to be happy in life and to be like celebrating, to be doing your passions, to be like doing the things that make you most happiest in life, that you celebrate, so like if you're not currently in a job that you really like, they want you to be like in doing the things that you're just so talented doing, and and celebrating that and being really happy, and like beating, if it's music, they want you to be playing music and making money from that. Especially with the Six of Pentacles here, it's very much about like receiving financial abundance from what your full potential. The Magician, it's just this person that can do so many things, but you're just not. And let's see. Let's pull some more cards here. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the message from this person in pile number 2's life that has gone unsaid. Page of Pentacles. And those flew out. The Hanged Man once again. So it's very like stuck energy here. And that there's this like, that no, I'm not saying that this is what can come in. I mean, obviously you can manifest anything into your life. Oh man, I need to just leave the cards alone. They look really crooked. I'm just going to move the camera a little bit because I don't know how it got so crooked, but it's driving me bonkers. There we go. But the page here, the Page of Pentacles, it's like they want you, and it's like, even too, there's this sort of like somber or disappointed face here with what you currently have, what you currently are doing, and that this staying stuck is like blocking you from whatever and it's not necessarily this is the truth of it. This is what this person wants to say. They want, I'm getting parent figure because like our parents are all like that. Typically parents are like, oh, I just want to see, or it could be a friend, they want to see you do so much better. And this could be in like relationship wise too, like that you are great, yet you always go into these situations that aren't great for you, that like that you're just sort of accepting what life has already brought you. And they want you to be like really passionate and start something new that you're like passionate in. Like the things in your life, they want you to love them and not just stay stuck within what you're given, or yeah. All right. Why? Let's see. Why hasn't this person told you this? What's the point in not telling you? Why hasn't this person told you this? 6 of Swords. Why else? And the Magician again. The Magician again. Oh. Possibly that you're moving on. There's this energy of why haven't I told you? This 6 of Swords, this maybe lately life has been, there's 2 scenarios here, is that life has been sort of painful, or maybe it's like I get the message that they just don't want to like make you feel bad or something when you've already been through a lot right now, like you've already like made steps forward or something, but you're just, maybe they think that you're just not ready to go into that you're not ready for this. And possibly that you have, that maybe you've moved on from a period of sadness or something, that it might be just too, they just don't want to overwhelm you or something with like, with more like, hey, you should do this, you should do that. All right. Let's see. Will this person talk to you about this? Let's see. I get the message that they're working on up the, okay. Yeah, they're working up the momentum to discuss this with you or something. It doesn't seem that serious to discuss this. This sounds like a good friend. This sounds like somebody that like they're a good friend to you, and why I don't understand what they're so afraid of and telling you. This is all great advice. I feel like maybe I'm just too blunt, and maybe I'm not like that sympathetic to like where somebody's coming from. That's what it is that I feel like you're heading out of a place that felt stressful or something, that was too, and they just don't want to throw more at you, that you're just still like, they know that you're still like going through something, so they don't want to like throw more at you. But yeah, there's this, I do think that they are going to communicate this to you. This Page of Swords here, where it's like, they're just like working up the courage to talk to you. I just don't understand what is so scary about talking about this? Spirit, what is it? They just don't want to push you too much, I guess. They think you just have a lot going on, I think. There's a lot going on, and they just don't want to be too pushy and too aggressive, I get. Like, and they just, they don't want to overwhelm you with, it seems like there's been a lot going on, and they just don't want to overwhelm you. But this is all like a beautiful message. I just don't understand why they're they're not telling you. All right. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, okay. 6 of Swords. Okay, so this 6 here is very dark and chaotic, and this 6 is very light. It looks like the sun's slowly coming up. So I wonder if the message there is that if you are going through a time that feels kind of like a lot right now, this is a general read, so I don't know what it could be, but I can't get specific, at least that's what I mean. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to because that just gets me in trouble. But 6, if you're going through this like moving past something that feels a little bit chaotic and, like a lot. There we go. I see. They don't want to tell you because you're like currently in something that is really unsatisfying. They just don't want to, because they know that's a lot to like move through. But no, just so you know, this is just general advice here, that it's not going to be. That it actually will be smooth sailing. You just need to get in that boat and go. So it looks like this person just, doesn't want to overwhelm you. They don't want to, they know that they think that it's going to feel like overwhelming for you or something. Maybe you're that type of personality that sort of feels overwhelmed with stuff, but like and that totally makes sense why they're just like sort of, maybe even like sort of like waiting too, like for the right moment. I get very much with this 3 Pentacles here, like just waiting for, working on the foundation of it all and just kind of waiting for the right moment to say something. But then with this 6 here, just know this really clear 6 that it's actually smooth sailing. Like you shifting, making the shift and going towards things that you love. It actually is. It's not as much as you think it will be. It's not as these waters are pretty smooth. All right, Spirit. Is there anything else? 7 or 5? 5. Why do I always call that the 7? The 5 of. Ooh. If there are like things or people in your life that are, I get this idea too that you might think that there's going to be some type of like argument or fight involved, or even just like a struggle in moving towards things that in your life that you enjoy and love. But it's not actually like, even here too, the sun's coming up again, and so it's like, or maybe that's a sun setting, I don't know, but just know that it's not the struggle that you think it's going to be. It's actually going to be quite smooth and in a good transition. And even if this person never tells you this, you should know that. You should know that. All right. All right, let's move on to these oracle cards. Unconditional love. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. So, hold on, where is that? I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. So know that suffering within something, not seeing your full potential and going towards the things that make you happy in life, be it a relationship, be it a job, anything. I mean, even the silly TV shows we watch, I don't know, just anything in life. Know that that if you don't enjoy it, that is a life of suffering. You should be moving towards the things that fill you, that make your heart, feel like it's going to explode, that you're so happy that you didn't even know it was possible to be that happy. All right. The perfection of your life. Let's read that next. Have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. This is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety-inducing rather than beautiful. You may sense it as an internal chaos. That's exactly why this person doesn't want to tell you this, because I think they know that it might be too much or something. Maybe you just don't handle things well. Or they might recognize it as overwhelming to transition to the things in life that you love. You may sense it as an internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate, but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, blah, 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 we won't even read that. All right. So anyways, we'll move on from that one. But yes, it just reconfirmed everything that I said. If all of this feels really overwhelming, it looks like that's why this person isn't saying anything. But just know that it's not... Like, if it might be a little bit chaotic at first, and maybe and a lot of that could be just internal too, but I'm seeing smooth sailing here. Like, it's just, you need to, like, look at the difference in the cards here. You just need to make that step. But I think that and I get this impression too that this person that wants to convey this message to you might be with you too, because you're all very, very much alone there. And being led by your thoughts, because in this deck, all the thoughts are represented by birds. And you're very much being carried through this storm, through this chaotic waves going on here by your thoughts. But the truth of it actually is it's not that. And this person, it looks like they would be with you through this. They would help you through this, be in the boat with you as you traverse those waters. Okay, the poet. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all. Regardless of our relationship to creativity, when the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. I like that, rides. Rides. All right. It's possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. Yes, more boat energy. There is a real message here that I'm not supposed to be like, I'm supposed to be just telling you the message that your friend or your family member or whoever this person is wants to tell you. Could be a lover too. Maybe there's somebody that like they're tired of seeing you, this awesome magician keep going into relationships that suck, and they are like, I love you, I wish that you could move forward, but they don't, I don't know, they just feel, that they love you so much that they know that it's like overwhelming, and they don't want to make things too, they don't want to make it too chaotic or worse. All right, let's pull some angel cards. Oh man, and look at the storm of birds here too. Wow. I do think that there is a definite mental storm going on for you currently, or maybe in the near future, but it looks like it might all come to a head. No matter what, everything always comes to a head eventually. All right, we have compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with response to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So I'm really getting compassionate vibes from this person. This person feels so much like love and compassion for you. And that is why I think this like kind of, but it looks like eventually they're going to tell you that they think the timing is off. It's just not the right time. Especially, I keep going back to this 3 of Pentacles here. It's just like, it's not the right time. It's not ready yet or something. It's not ready to be said. But they are so caring, so compassionate. They really, really care about you. All right. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, that just flew on now. That just flew. Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Yes, the magician. Man, you got 2 magicians on the board. There is this real like energy here. That like you can do some, you can be like riding on a unicorn. That's how, and your energy is like in tune with the moon. But there's some real, like, you came onto this planet with some true energy that can make things happen. Not saying that everybody isn't special. Like, everybody's special in their own way, but you're like really extra special. And I think this person sees that too. Maybe it's not true. Maybe you don't have all these like crazy gifts or whatever, but this person sees you that way at least. But I can almost bet that you actually are like 2 magicians and then the sorceress. You can do like so much in life and you're just not. And this person just wants you to see that so badly. They're like, man, you have so much potential. You have so much, like, you are like a manifester, a creator, a sorceress that rides on unicorns. How can you not see that? And I almost get this sort of like humdrum, like looking off into the distance and not even at like into the direction that this unicorn is going. This person is very much like, what's over there? Like, and there's nothing even over there for you. Like, you're on a freaking unicorn. What are you doing? What are you looking at over there? You know? And even in this like cloud energy here, like, this is smoke, dude. What are you doing? Why are you going into that smoke? Like, there's all this cool stuff over here. Like, look at all these talents that you have, and like you're heading into this smoke. Like, what the hell? What the hell? So yeah, they very much are like that. I get this, like, they want to shake you a little bit. Like, you're so cool. Like, they're like, you're so great. You're so cool. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Should I leave it there? I'll pull one last card. Let's pull one more. Oops, those kind of just flew. Let's pull one more oracle card for you. I enjoyed this reading too much. It's a more positive one than our last one. God dang it. We'll do that then. It remained. Dreaming of you. Someone you love will appear someone you love will appear to you in your dreams. They reflect a part of you, a time of remembrance, a time of reflection and healing. So I just get this person was like meant to come into your life to help you, like guide you. And you may even have like a dream about them. That's really weird because I had a dream about one of my old friends last night, and so I need to think more into that dream. But like this person sees, like, they see something in you that's just incredibly amazing, and they want to like show that, like they want to like put a mirror up in front of your face and somehow be able to reflect that back to you. But know that this person is like very much in your life to help, like to say this to you, to help move you through this, to move you, to sit with you in that boat of moving towards something, something better, something more that a beautiful life. It can be anything. This is a general reading, but like just the beautiful things in life, the things that make you most happy. Could be a relationship, a job, whatever, like just the stuff that you love, All right. That was your reading pile number 2. I hope that all resonated. And if it did not, please pick another pile. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, it would really help me grow. I'm almost at 1,000 watch hours, and I'm very excited about that. I need 4,000, but like step by step. And I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is your reading for a message that has gone unsaid from someone in your life. Don't know why they're not saying it, but they're not. And you picked Seeing the True You. I was just looking at that a little bit closer. The Offering. Affirmation. 5 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Moon. All right, so the message I'm getting here is there's sort of this like, I don't know, I'm getting very rude, like very, I don't know why, but it feels rude, but it might not be rude, but it feels kind of rude. It feels very cold and rude. But if you notice this person, which I think it's you. It feels like you. It feels like you're drowning within some type of emotional depth. And this ladder, like, where does it even go? Like, it's almost like, there's no help here. There's no help. That you're kind of just stuck in that emotional turmoil, whatever it may be. This is a general read, so it can reach a lot of different places. But if you notice, this person is like offering something, and I almost get the idea that they put you there because, like, look at the waters here are like really chaotic, and it's like you got stuck here because of all this chaotic stuff. But like this is why it feels rude. It feels rude because they're offering like this bandage or something, or maybe a bandage for the pain that it caused, or like a rope. It feels like a rope to like rescue you or something. But like they're not even getting up. They're like, come get it or something. That's why, I don't know, it could not be, it might not be that they're actually being rude, but it feels really rude. So I'm going to read it that way. It feels very rude. It feels like they are offering something without any real attempt at doing it. It's like they want to... It's like they want to say sorry for something or help with something, but to help you out of something that they have caused, but that they're not, it's almost, it seems like not even intentional or something, like, or that it feels rude. It feels rude. It feels cold and rude. And that they want to communicate something to you, but what they're communicating to you is really lacking. It's lacking any substance. That's what it is. That's how I'm trying to like word it properly without saying rude, but it just is, it's lacking. Whatever they're wanting to communicate some type of desire to undo a situation that they put you in, but it's really lacking. It's lacking any effort, any substance. But again, with this ace, it's like wanting to take some type of action, but not. And then for some, this could be that they did you wrong in some way. For some, it could be about cheating. But they've done something wrong that really hurt you. So, what is it that they want to communicate, though? Because it doesn't look like it. It feels cold. What do they want to communicate here? They want to communicate how they wrecked something. They want to communicate. Oh, maybe they want to rebuild something, because especially with this ladder, this unfinished ladder here. But like they put you there, though. They put you in this. So and I'm getting major vibes. They want to communicate to like rebuild it and like, I love you, let's make this good. But I'm seeing, and especially too with this knight next to this Seven of Swords, that they are very much both these people. They are very loving and charismatic, but then also sneaky and hurting, doing bad things, hurting you, doing like, the ace here with this, the Four of Wands, very much like, let's do this again. Let's rebuild this. Let's make that's why this feels rude. This is why this feels rude, dude. I feel so rude because they're like they want to offer you something. This is the unsaid message. They want to offer you something, but they don't want to actually put in any work. And they don't even want to take responsibility for them putting you there. They want to like help, and they want to like offer like healing out of this thing that they put you in, but they don't even want to get up to like do it. They don't want to. Yeah, it's a rude offer. It's an empty, hollow offer. There's no substance. Tell me more, Spirit, in line with this here, this dialogue that I have going. Page of Swords. What? Hold on. Let me switch decks here. Between these two, there's a transition there. I think they may even tell you this. Oh, okay. No. So, okay. it looks like, I'll just put that right there because I have more room. It looks like that they want to communicate. They want to communicate all that to you, but they think that you're just going to like not be interested and walk away, which honestly, I feel like, yeah. I mean, can I just get some brief advice here? Some brief advice? Spirit, brief advice for this whole scenario here. Just for some. It doesn't have to be for all, but just for majority here. What is the advice? Maybe we're not meant to be getting advice. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here's your advice for this communication from this person. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Just because it's like, oh yeah. Yeah. So, look. I want to be like, yo, look, girl. All right, hear me out. It's gender fluid. You could be a male too, but like, I just very much like this person. Okay, they are going to behave in a very loving way at first, and everything's going to be all beautiful and amazing, and it's going to be like it's just, like everything's great, and they love me and they care about me. Like, I'm getting very, very major relationship vibes. But then, boom, just like always, it is going to fall apart. And here we go again. And then the cycle will keep repeating itself over and over and over until you make the decision to not do that anymore. And that is why I am picking up on very, very rude vibes. This is a hollow offer. This is something that is, it's never going to, go anywhere. It will. It'll go exactly to the same place over and over, which is this, everything's great. They're the person that I wanted them to be, and they love me, and they love me. I'm just kidding. They love me, and our relationship's so great. And then it falls apart again. And then the cycle, that's the cycle. It's okay. The cycle's complete again, but it's your choice whether or not it repeats again and again and again. And so I'm getting a little bit caught up in advice just because I feel very drawn to do so. I didn't really have much advice in the other ones, but it just feels like this is, it needed to be said that if this person, they're not saying this as of yet, but they might, but there's I think a worry that you won't hear them, that you will walk away from them, that you will refuse them of this offer, which honestly I'm really seeing that you should. This is a cycle here. This is a really chaotic cycle that should end. It very much should end. All right, so let's see. Any other messages in regards to what this person's communication? So we have the Two of Wands and the Sun. I'm just getting this message of like, I love it. Just forget about this person. Forget about them. Like, even like if they want to say, and you may have already, but no, like live a really happy life, because I see this person like sort of like looking and they're blocked off from you, which is really good boundary. It looks like Spirit's like reconfirming that like this is a really good boundary to have. And just live a happy life. And this person will see that, and like, let's see, what will they learn from that? Because you're denying them Sorry, that fell. You're denying them this experience, the Four of Cups, that you just don't get just because you come along and offer somebody a shitty cup. Doesn't mean that they have to take it, like that's the lesson. The lesson is that people can leave your life if you treat them like shit. And that, exactly. Like this shitty little scrap of a rope that's being offered is not going to be accepted, that you have the power to live a beautiful life, and they just are like humdrum in their whatever, like just looking on and going, oh, like, look at, I could have been a part of that. But I effed it all up. And also too, with this Two of Wands, that's non-movement. The two is like looking out and like not even making any effort at all. You're just like thinking about it and you're not really doing anything. And that you could just be like living this great life, and they could just be not making any, steps forward to like make amends, which ultimately you don't want them to even come back in. I'm really seeing like some toxic cycles going on, but like that you could just live a beautiful, let them see you shine, like from the outside, like that they're out, like maybe on social media or something, that you're just living a great life without them. And then they get that lesson. They get the lesson of shitty offers aren't, I don't want your offer. I don't want this, your scraps that you're offering me out of this, where you put me. Man, this is a fun read. I'm feeling the energy of like, how dare you? Like, what I was like, okay, so I always pause the reading to just look at the cards for a minute. And I just looked at this and I was just like, my immediate thought was like, God, why do I feel like this person is so rude? Like, what, like, I just kept saying in my head, how rude, like, what are you even offering? What are you even offering here? That's not help. That's not healing. That's not love. That's really scrappy, whatever. That's just a scrap of something. And they're not even willing to get up to make an effort. They're not willing to get up to help you out of where they freaking put you. Whew, I'm getting fired up. All right. Let's pull one last card. And I'll move on to your oracle cards. One last card as far as, I don't know. I'm kind of more focused on you now. Who cares about the message of this person? Tower. Let it crumble. Look, and even like this in between the cycle here. Let that thing fall. Celebrate that thing falling apart. Celebrate that this all fell apart. And that this person might, like they're just already out of your life, and that this has been a while. Maybe you're already healed from it, but celebrate that. Celebrate that tower. Like, look at you're just like, like, yes, it may feel terrible. But just so you know, your spirit team, the universe, God, it all wants you to celebrate that, because you deserve so much better than somebody sitting offering scraps. That is not what you should be accepting ever. And that tower, oh yeah, let it fall. It's great that it fell. Celebrate it. All right. Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself. I respect myself, and I am respected by others. Demand respect. Demand respect. Do not accept somebody's scraps in life. You should never accept scraps. You should never accept somebody sitting on their ass, not getting up to help you out of where they freaking put you. They put you in that emotional turmoil mess, and they don't even want to get up to help. But they want to offer something. They want things to be good again, but with no help from them, with no actual they just want it to be good again with no actual effort from them. Let that tower fall and respect yourself and demand respect from others. And this person will respect you, and they will respect you most when they never get to come back again. Never. Never. There's no respect that can ever be gained in this cycle. This cycle will only keep repeating, and they will don't you? I love a good respect story. I love a good revenge story. Not that we shall be seeking revenge, but revenge is best served in living a great life when somebody has hurt you and they can watch from the outskirts and realize what they missed out on. That. Okay. Seeing the true you. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is truth. Well, I know where this is going. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will, at best, be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will. It is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflection others have of you, to the point that you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming, because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness in the clear waters of their ocean of consciousness. You can come to recognize yourself with clear perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean. Oh man, I'm getting major chills. Tended to... Oh man, I just lost my place now. And are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here. Each takes the path of self-healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun in a very partial moon doesn't make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself, not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strengths, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. I'll just stop it there. because we don't need to read anymore, because it's pretty obvious that you do not accept, especially with the moon and the sun here. The moon and the sun is this person's what they're reflecting back to you is not true. So they're reflecting this. And going back to no judgment. Like, everybody is they clearly are very injured self and operating from a very lower energy part of themselves and from whatever experiences they've had in life. But they are reflecting back to you that you are not worth the effort, that you are not worth love and appropriate love and kindness and that you are not worth it. That is what they were reflecting back to you. And that is not true. It is not true at all. You are the sun. You are beautiful. You are glorious. You are lovable. You are lovable. And yeah, do not accept that. Do not accept that. The offering. Unlike many of the other cards in the deck, the offering carries a clear as day message and a call to action. As you may have guessed it, it is time for something to be given and given up for the sake of the bigger picture. If nothing comes to mind immediately, I wonder what it is. Though it's likely it will, take time in meditation to consider what must be offered and who is to receive it. It's likely you'll feel attachment and hesitancy. You'll make excuses, but recognize the link between the word sacrifice and the word sacred. One leads to the other. When we offer up something to the greater good, we lighten our load and become more able to serve. Imagine for a moment if you were to offer your whole self unconditionally to the world. For now, start small. Imagine if you were to not accept this shitty offer. Imagine if you were to say, no, I'm worth more than that. I respect myself to not accept that. You put me here and you're not making an effort at all. And I want something in my life, or I want people in my life that make an effort and respect me and know my value and every day show me that they know my value. Imagine if you took the steps in the physical to show that, which means not accepting that. Imagine what would come in. Imagine what you would attract. You wouldn't attract more people that treated you that way because you would be done with that. You would be like, anything that ever came in that was like that, you would nix it right away because you're like, oh no, I've already started this practice of not accepting anything less than what I deserve. And you would, it would be easy. It's the practice of just doing it. And so starting small. What is starting small? Saying, nah, I'm good if this person comes in and tries to talk to you again. Or that they actually make the steps forward to say this, is to be like, nah. Or maybe they never do. Maybe you could just be like, no, I would never allow this person back in. I would never accept. They don't deserve to even be in my life. That you make that decision already before they even, before they even work up the courage to do this. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want it. Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you need to do the cycles a few more times, but I don't want you to do it. I don't want you to do it. Can you please not do it? Don't go back to this person. They're so horrible. Ugh. They don't deserve you, man. All right. Peace. Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Doesn't that shape the whole reading, actually? Peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Not this. Not this. Not this. Let's build this for however long it lasts. Let's just build this momentarily until I feel like cheating on you again or doing something or hurting you again, whatever they did to hurt you. Like, until somebody else comes along and, changes my head, turns my head, or until I'm bored with this. Or, no, that's not love. That's not love. That never was love. That's everything the opposite of love. So remember that anything that is the opposite of love is not for you. It's not for you. Not for you. Especially if you want love. If you don't want love, then okay. But if you want love, then never accept anything that's less than love. All right, Spirit. Man, this, I'm angry. I don't know if you're feeling angry, but I am angry. I'm frustrated by this person. I feel very frustrated. I'm like, I don't like this person at all. And, I'm trying to have like a gentle heart for them and everything. Like, be kind, because, man, nothing really wants to pop out. Spirit, one card, please. Maybe they just didn't want to interrupt me. Okay. Sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Yes, this is no good for you. They are the harsh chemical. They are the harsh relationship. They are the harsh environment. They are the harsh situation. They're all of those things. They avoid this. Anything that makes you feel bad. Some things in life that you are meant to experience them. So like, I never like to discredit like bad experiences. This all actually happened probably for your growth, but you don't have to keep repeating it. That's for sure. But know that like, if it's happened once, that's all. It doesn't need to happen again. So like, we do experience like turmoil in our life because I think as a spirit, it helps us like grow and shape our view of the world and, just grow as a soul. But it doesn't mean you have to stay stuck in that cycle. And know that this all happened and you should actually, I don't know, maybe it happened for you to like climb up this ladder by yourself and jump onto shore and walk away from that and be like, yo, see ya. I don't need your little whatever that is. It was completely unhelpful. And thanks for helping me. But, I actually didn't need you after all. So see ya. I climbed out of this water that this swamp you stuck me in. I got out of it myself, dude. See ya. Like, that builds respect for yourself. That climbing out of that swamp that somebody put you in and doing it all on your own and walking away with never a word to them ever again, that, other than see ya, that is a way to grow as a soul in respect for yourself and having boundaries and standards of what you will accept, and also creating a world around you that reflects that reflects your respect for yourself. All right, that was it. Should I pull another card? Spirit's like, you don't need to, but all right, let's pull one more. One more card to end this because it's my last reading for this. I'm doing more readings for another thing, but not this. So I just want one more to pull. Four of Cups, again with the Four of Cups. Don't accept that. Don't accept that. You are a beautiful little green goddess thingy or god. I don't know. You are this creature that say no. Look at how turned the head is. Not even looking at. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. don't even look at it. Don't even contemplate it. You don't need to look at that at all. It's not for you. That's not for you. That's not for you. I like that they're turned away from this tower burning. Just like light the match and throw it, and like, you know, in the movies where they're like walking out of the explosion and not even looking back and everything's like exploding and they look so proud of themselves. That's you. That's you. All right, pile number 3. That was your reading. I hope that all resonated. And if it did not, then please pick another pile. And if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification, it would really help my channel grow. I'm almost at 1,000 watch hours. I swear I didn't drink any coffee this morning. But yes, I hope to see you on a future reading. Bye.